I think there are three major keys that I use every single day of my life that really help me. So now, I think I'm just gonna go change and hit the gym. So as I'm working out here in the gym, my brain works automatically on pondering some philosophical questions. Hello and welcome to another vlog. I know that it's been a little while, but we had such a busy month, actually such a busy few months, and traveling, new projects, speaking about my latest book, Courage in Crisis, in different countries. And I really would like to take you even on some of these trips with me. But I would appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel and tell me in the comments what would you like to see more in this channel. And that way, me and my team can create more content that serves you even better. Today is a special day because it's literally 2 days ago that we finished our huge European Christian conference that was held in the National Palace of Culture in Sofia, and it was just amazing. So I like to do a little something for my team of leaders. So I took them to a little resort here. It's like 2 hours away from Sofia to rest. And tonight, more of the volunteers and team leaders that help us set up the big events that we do will come to have kind of a celebratory dinner. So it's going to be an exciting day, and I'm so happy that you're with me. Awakening Conference 2023, Beyond the Walls. It was literally the best conference we've ever created. Over 2,000 people came through the conference, and every session, every meeting was just so powerful. We have so many testimonials of people from over 16 countries of the world, and by the end of this vlog, I'm going to tell you about 2024, because we're going even bigger in a huge arena, and I would love it if you can join us for this upcoming conference. Three major takeaways that have to do with performing at the highest level. You know, I met with so many leaders and pastors during the conference. I had a part to play in almost every session, and obviously I spoke at two of the main sessions of the conference. And many people ask me, how do you manage? Like, what do you do to stay at such high level of energy and intensity? And when we exclude the spiritual part, which I think is very important, that has to do with prayer, preparation, and really being in a good shape and good condition spiritually, I think there are three major keys that I use every single day of my life that really help me. Key number one is journaling. So during the conference and in every day of my life, even today, earlier today I had a meeting with a bank because we were working on a big loan for a very big property that we're looking to buy. So even in a super busy day where I had to drive 2 hours from this place to Sofia to do the meeting, and then I just came back and now I'm talking to you, I find a time in the morning to journal my thoughts, what I am grateful for, what's on my mind, what's my main goal for today, and just really set myself straight for success. Then the other thing that I do, especially around conference, is I try to hit the gym regularly. And this might sound counterintuitive to some people who think that you're so busy now you're even making time for the gym. Well, it actually really helps you with your energy and condition to perform, as I said in the beginning, at a higher level. Actually, I will be doing the gym later today, and I will take you with me for that quick little session in the gym. But the gym is number two, and then number three is a game changer for me. big game changer is the ice bath. Guys, I'm telling you, if you haven't tried a cold shower or an ice bath, you should. Like, I always thought that it could not be as good and as effective as people make it sound until I started doing it regularly. So now I would not even go out of my hotel room to speak before doing an ice bath. It just gives a great reset to your body, and there are countless studies on the effects of this ice bath for your body, for your immune system, even for your mind. So these are 3 things that I kind of work on keeping up, even during very, very, very intense events, and that help me really to be at my best and to serve the best way possible. Of course, then, I cannot underestimate the effects of sleep, the effects of what you eat, the effects of who you talk to. All of these little things play a huge role in the end result. So I think that it's important for you to ask yourself this question: what can I do to leverage my energy? What can I do to really be a better version of myself for this upcoming event, or for this upcoming meeting, or for whatever is ahead of you? And as you do that, I believe that you find that many little things can either make or break your success. So now, I think I'm just gonna go change and hit the gym. Ами що да не отидеш?
Не знам.
Ходи хъпни. Ма според мен влез тука, кажи номер на стаята ми, служи си яш. Защо ще ходиш някъде друга? Докато отидеш, не ти е удобно. Кое е точно? Къде ти е неудобството? Къде го чувстваш? Къде усещаш неудобство точно? В коя област на тялото? В сърцето, в корема?
В момента усещам едно неудобство.
Това е, защото си гладен.
Глождене, да.
Това е, защото си гладен. Иди хъпни. Иди хъпни. Иди хъпни. Ще ти излезе прякор вече и в слабия, ако продължаваш така.
Да, аз вече се виждам. Ризите вече не ми седят така както преди ги изпълват повече, сега малко седят като на закачалка.
So the whole thing is that I've been talking to him about his weight and getting in better shape. He lost like 2 or 3 kilos and he thinks now he's too thin. That's how he imagines himself. But I think he can still be better. Добре, че не говори английски. Как си, тати? Как си, тати?
Много добре.
Какво стана днес? Какво прави днес?
Много добре беше на басейна, без пувки.
Без пувки?
Да.
Стига бе! Как така без пувки? Ти плува без пувки?
Да.
Да бе! Сериозна ли си?
Да.
Браво, тати. Няма ли да ходиш да ядеш?
Ще хода.
Айде иди с Чичо Иво и той да яде. Че не е ял. Айде отивай. Батко Иво. Леле. Айде отивай с нея. Отивай с нея да ядеш. So as I'm working out here in the gym, my brain works automatically on pondering some philosophical questions. It's weird, but every time I'm doing a workout, whether I'm listening to music or most of the time listening to a book, I start to think about something, and I might even have to pause as I'm working out. I might have to pause the book or pause what I'm doing just to think about it. It overwhelms me, and then this could go for like 2 or 3 workouts in a row. It's like I come in the gym, I start thinking about this, then I'm out of the gym, I'm okay, then again, I know it's weird, it's just the way my mind works. So one thing I've been thinking about is, what's the greatest sin? Is it the sin of omission, as they say, or is it the sin of doing something, or the sin of not doing what you know you're supposed to do. So it's like, this is something that I've been thinking about. What's more destructive? When you do the wrong thing, or when you don't do what you know is right? I don't even know if that makes sense to you, but I'm thinking about this sort of question as I'm working out. And then I go to the Bible in my mind, and I think about Jesus reserving his greatest condemnation and correction, not for things that we did wrong, but for what we didn't do. Whether it be the parable of the talents or the separation of the sheep and the goats, it comes back to this idea of God reserves and life reserves the highest level of punishment, not for people who tried and failed, but for people who never tried, for people who were blocked by fear, who buried their talents and did nothing about what they knew was right. So that's what I'm thinking about as an emotion. So many incredible messages at conference, many miracles, like notable miracles, many people that literally got a new direction in their life. To me, the two most powerful messages were, number one, team story. Team story, Sunday message, the final message of conference, was about an offense that will bring you on the defense. It was about how the world works to really make us bitter in our hearts and steal, kill, destroy the purity of our hearts. This must be one of the best messages that I've ever heard Team Story teach, and I think one of the most important messages for Christian and non-believers alike. The world is really working to make us cynical and full of bitterness and unforgiveness. And his message was so beautiful. How to stay pure, how to function in the opposite spirit. And then I would put as a number two my wife's message on the key. The key. She was teaching on resonance and dissonance. An amazing teaching that had to do with music and using the allegory of music in spiritual life. How when we are in dissonance with each other, the sound that our corporate life and our personal life makes towards heaven is like a fake, false sound. And how only when we are all arranged according to the key, the musical key, or the spiritual key, which is love, only then we could function in harmony and synchronicity to achieve the sound that heaven actually is pleased with. So, conference was amazing. And of course, number three, last, I'll put my own message that was called Move Forward. The walls are trembling down. I was teaching on defeating your inner walls in order for you to defeat your outer walls. We all face outer walls in life, whether it be a wall of opposition against you or maybe a war of obstacles. But if you don't face the wall within, you will never overcome the wall without. So what are the walls within? The walls within have to do with fear, have to do with isolation, have to do with intimidation, and probably more than anything, the walls within have to do with the negative thinking that is expressed in words. Joshua instructed the children of Israel that they will walk in silence for 6 days. This was a 6-day fast from words. Anything that is overused is undervalued. The more words you use, the lesser your words have value. And so, for their words to become so spiritual and so powerful, to take the walls down, they had to fast from words. I imagine them thinking, these walls will never fall. They couldn't vocalize it. And whatever you don't vocalize doesn't have to actualize in your life. Whatever you vocalize will actualize in your life. So they were silent for 6 days. They overcame the walls within, and then the walls without, the outer walls, came tumbling down. So this is a little review of conference. Of course, you can listen to all the messages in our YouTube channel, and they're in Bulgarian, so I just gave them to you in English.
Аз съм ял здравословно, между другото.
Така ли?
Да.
Коя ли?
Ориз с телешко и яйца варени.
Вау! Вау! Я?
Вау, и му е изчезнал.
Я. Покажи, да, покажи. Покажи. Вау! Вау!
Какво?
Вау!
Какво?
Поизчистил си малко, ма трябва да набъбнеш тука. Гърдите трябва да набъбнат.
Аз целия трябва да набъбна. Целия.
Повече мускули, по-малко мазнини. Трябва малко да... Не си зле, но не си добре. So people ask me almost every time I am in the gym, are you taking something? I tell them, I take communion and I do drink protein shakes and amino acids, and that's all. So I always try to stay natural. My personal trainer told me that when I get older, I might get some extra boosters. But for now, it's all natural. What you see is what you get. Най-силната реч. Ти каза най-силната реч.
Така е.
Аз имам реч също.
Със сигурност имаш.
Искам да дигна тост с вода. За да ни върви по вода. Както казваше баба ми. Справихте си чудесно. Конференция Пробуждане 2023. Днес срещнахме с изпълнителните директори на FIFA и казаха, че ако им дадем 30%, ще ни дадат парите за сграда. Само 400 хиляди евро. Had an incredible day, meetings at the bank, working out, spending time with my team after an incredible European conference, and looking forward to the future. Subscribe to this channel, comment for more, and share with your friends if you want more content like this. Love you and see you in the next video.